Welcome to beautiful Los Angeles, California. This is Making the Show, all about the process of crafting a world-class tabletop web series. Today we're doing something a little different. We're going to be talking about maps, specifically the map of Ben Tier, the fantasy world of my creation. I originally built this map in Illustrator, Adobe Illustrator, and I was maybe a little overeager and decided to make the canvas size, or the size of the map, the absolute maximum file size I could do with Illustrator. This was a mistake. Today we're going to be working on finishing the map enough so that I can actually print out a big copy. I can actually show it to people, display it somewhere. Way back when, about 2.5 years ago, when I started working on the map, I thought to make it pretty, I would put a drop shadow on all the objects. So every mountain would have a drop shadow, every tree would have a drop shadow, and then as they all nestled together, it would look like a beautiful lighting effect. There's a problem with that. Whenever you create an object in Illustrator and you apply a drop shadow to it, Illustrator sees the whole trail of the object. It doesn't see the outline of the tree and the drop shadow as separate. Similarly, it doesn't see mountains as just the mountain and just the drop shadow. They're all together.
That makes it impossible to select anything. The drop shadow has to go. I'm going to replace the old mountain design with the new mountain design. And here you can see the problematic drop shadow, which makes the whole thing a mess. Something I really like to do is do a hand drawing on a piece of paper and then rescan it into the Illustrator document. Then I can do an overlay and trace on top of it. It's really helpful. And now I'm planting some evergreen trees. For a while now, I've been trying to figure out a good design to indicate a swamp. I think I've landed on it here, and for the gully marshes, I'm now going to turn this design into a group, and then I can use it again. Another tricky design is how to do a grassy plateau. I play around with a couple designs here, trying to find one that looks right, really lands. I tried one with a border around the bottom. That didn't quite look right. Looked kind of like a piece of metal or architecture. And I just kind of revised around trying to find one that sticks and a good color. Here's one I was looking forward to for a while, the various volcanoes on the Isle of Ingot. It's a lot of tracing, but it's pretty meditative and methodical, and I just find it fun. And here are the cutouts for the different lakes on the Isle of Ingot.
And that's it for this one. This is a short one, and I think going forward, these are going to be a little bit shorter. I've only been able to release one a month at best, and what I really like to do is grow this channel. Something I've learned that may be anecdotal, but I'm pretty sure it's true, that in order for a channel to grow, you need to release 2 videos a week. So far, we're doing 1 a month, and that's just not really enough to help the subscriber count grow. Our last video, which is about fixing the broken Prusa Mini, that's right now the most successful video that we've ever had on the channel, and that's really exciting. And I would like to just reach a larger audience. So expect more of these, expect them to be a lot shorter and maybe a little more concentrated, but I'm gonna do my best. I also wanna extend a huge thank you to our Patreon patrons. Thank you so much for the support of pledging to this channel. It makes all the difference in the world, and it really helps us keep this going. That's it for this one. I will see you on the next Making the Show.